strangest case or thing you have dealt with?
I'm not sure that this qualifies as the strangest thing, but I keep remembering this young woman in her mid-20s who was in real estate, and she ended up taking out bankruptcy. Unfortunately, she was not truthful in her bankruptcy filings, and when she was found out, she was indicted in our court, and she could have pled guilty and most likely just received probation. But for some strange reason, she felt that she could go ahead and go to trial and be less than truthful even on the stand in federal court and somehow convince the jury that she had done no wrong, regardless of all the evidence that the government had against her. So unfortunately, she was found guilty and was sentenced to 7 years in prison. So I always wondered just what was she thinking, going against the advice of her attorney and ending up going to jail when she very likely could have avoided that or had a less severe sentence.
Okay. Did you ever want to be something else other than what you are now?
Well, what I am now is retired, and it's great. But I would like to have been an attorney. After I started in the legal field, I think I would have enjoyed that very much, but I never pursued that.
Who inspired you to follow your career?
No one person. When I was a senior in high school, I was in what they called the co-op program, Cooperative Office Occupations. And in the senior year, you went to school half a day in the morning, and in the afternoon you worked in some business that had asked for a co-op student. And I began working in a law office during my senior year, and then after I graduated, I went to work full-time for the same attorney, and eventually just ended up applying for the job in the clerk's office in the federal court system, and I worked there for 24 plus years.
Has there ever been a time when you thought you weren't going to be able to provide for yourself or your family?
No, never.
Okay. What do you like about your job, or what did you like about your job?
I enjoyed it because there was always something different. Never the same thing, and you never knew quite what was going to come across the counter in the clerk's office, what kind of case. Some of the cases filed by prisoners were extreme, to say the least, but it was just the variety of cases that we heard, and the just something new every day.
Yeah, thanks.